It just keeps going. You can't write this stuff. It's just comedic gold. People ask me, what's your inspiration for all the weekly videos? I don't know. Just observations I make. Hi there, my name is Lila. I am a student at the University of Michigan, and I have been making weekly stop motion videos for the University of Michigan blog Arts Inc. And today I'm going to be talking to you about how I make those weekly videos. I will put a link in the description where you can find all of the videos, but the basic idea is that Hal, right here, is a student at the University of Michigan, and he is home for the summer. My strategy for these videos is to document what's going on right now for this weird summer, because it's a weird summer and it's important to keep track of what's happening. But also I want it to bring a smile to the people's faces. Hal, right here, is a nice little lad, I would say, a good boy, as you could categorize him. He is made from recycled cardboard and drinking straws on the outside, and his insides are bendable wire and epoxy putty for the bones. The light bulb is from my old summer job where I work in a movie theater, and these are the light bulbs that go on the outside of poster cases. Actually, this Hal is sort of the fourth in a series of light bulb headed puppets that I've made before. One such puppet was named Edison. He was my travel buddy for my semester abroad that got cut short. And the other one's Phil, who I have right here. He's still in his little apron from the last time we baked. I made 67 days straight of videos with Phil. If you want to see those, they're all on my social media. You can find them in the description too. Usually I make props for these things as I need them. So for instance, here was a pencil that we used in week 3 when Hal was writing letters. This is one of the little origami cranes I made. And yes, I made them from a piece of paper this big. I got really good at making these tiny ones, and now they're all over my bedroom. Special surprise! This week I am going to be taking you with me during the whole process, so you will get to see as I go through every step of the way to animate this video. Yay! I hope you like it, because to me this is a typical beginning of the week. But maybe for you it'll be something fun and exciting. The first part of this process every week is to come up with a storyline to follow. Usually I investigate what's been happening with me and I go from there. So this week, for the past month or so, I have been in a socially distant campaign of D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. So I thought it would be funny if Hal realized he had his weekly session of D&D and got all set up in his little costume with his dice and his character sheet. First things first, we have to repair some of Hal's paint because the poor boy, oh boy, he moves too much. His joints are all losing all of their paint. After we do that, we have to make some props. This week I think we're gonna need a character sheet, we're gonna need some dice, a dice set, and we are going to need a wizard hat or a staff or something funny for Hal to be wearing. I'm excited for this week. I hope you all are excited for this week. Let's get started fixing Hal so we can get started filming. All right, we're here. The studio aka my parents' guest bedroom. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for letting me take over this room entirely. So I ended up making the dice out of hot glue, but the way I did it was I took a hot glue stick, cut it up, and then melted specific portions of it and sat it on some packing tape to get the sides to be nice and flat, so that worked relatively well. This week, Hal's gonna be back in his bedroom. He's gonna be sitting at his desk. He's gonna be doing something, I don't know, watching YouTube or whatever, and go, oh shoot, it's time, it's D&D time. Get his hat, get his dice, get his character sheet, log on to Zoom. Ready, set, fantasy music. Hal's desk is actually right next to me. Let me show you. Here is Hal's desk. It is on a bedside table, and there's the work desk where all of Hal's college and class stuff is. And then of course there's Sparky taking a nap right here. Hello, Sparky. Sparky says hello. Sparky's construction was remarkably similar to Hal's construction. It's just straws and cardboard, and I used light bulb. So the next steps, we set up the camera and we animate. All right. I lied a second ago when I said we were gonna be in Hal's office. We will get there eventually, but not yet. Gosh darn it. We gotta shoot a different scene first. I am here in the porch of my house. It's very nice. Thank you, Dad, for remodeling it because it's really nice. My job right now is to get Hal sitting, probably drinking a tea or something, and chilling before realizing, oh shoot, it's time for me to go. Because I realized it's less traumatic if he's already sitting at his desk. He's got to be sitting somewhere else. The unfortunate thing is I use my phone, which I'm using to record myself right now. I use that to do the stop motion. But lucky for you guys, I got a second camera, and it's gonna record when I animate. Let's get started, because this video is not gonna make itself. Alright, now comes the really fun part. I've got it pulled up here on my computer. I did some basic color correction, and then I took a break to get some coffee and water because you gotta stay hydrated and caffeinated. First order of business, clean up my desk so I can actually work. Second order of business, get all the timings set, get all the sound effects in there, and keep going. I've just realized, and I hope you enjoy, the small closet I have hanging in my regular closet for a different stop motion project I have going on. My life has been consumed by robot puppets. I swear I'm fine, but it is also true that all of my clothes right now are hanging out on my dresser because I had to clear out my closet because I put a small robot puppet in there. Okay, let's get cleaning. People ask me what the hardest part of animating is, and I'm sure everyone would answer differently. For me, it is almost definitely the audio, because you start from nothing. I don't record audio when I'm taking, these are pictures that I take that end up playing in a video. So I have to come up with what it sounds like from scratch, which is doable. I mean, a lot of people do that as their job, but it's a layer of complexity. You know, I finish animating and I'm like, cool, done. Except for, just kidding, we gotta put together a whole soundscape now. So you may have noticed the completely different camera angle and just sort of general, oh god, that looks awful. So as I was saying, you may notice it's a completely different setup right now, and that's because I forgot to film a conclusion. Isn't that just always the way? It's a couple days later. I finished and posted that video. I was very happy with the results. So to give you a close-up view on a couple of the things in that video, here is the wizard hat. Of course, it doesn't want to stay in focus, but it is made of tin foil with paper on the inside so that it is flexible but sturdy. Here are 2 pages of character sheets. I like to make the writing not entirely specific so that there's nothing with true proper words, but it does look at first glance like a D&D character sheet if you've ever seen one before. And then my personal favorite thing I have made this month, I think, is just a little set of dice. People who know me know I like, I should say, wrong scale objects. Objects that are way too big or way too small. Really, it really just makes me very happy. Look at these little guys. They're way too small. This is useless. There's a D8 right here. He turned out pretty good. The D20 and the D12 are a little rougher, but the D6 even is a nice little cube. So to field a couple questions that I think might come up, when I am animating, I wear exercise type clothes. It is not a pajama type lazy thing, but rather because stop motion animating is a very physical activity. It's a lot of up and down, it's a lot of moving around. I mean, I have some behind the scenes footage of some other animation shoots where I just look like a big idiot. Here at home especially, I'm gonna be comfortable. I don't want my clothes falling in the way. I don't want to get too hot because those studio lights get hot, and kneeling for a while gets sweaty. I don't count how many hours a video takes because it would just make me sad. But it isn't quick. It's not a fast process. Art and animation take a lot longer than you think because, as you can see, there's pre-production, there's production, shooting, and then there's post-production. And all 3 of those things take a lot more time than you might expect. I have been doing stop motion animation seriously for about a year now. Before that, I was interested in animation, but I didn't know quite what I wanted to do. If you're being responsible and staying home and want something to do, I would highly recommend stop motion, at least for a short trial, because you can get a free app on your phone and you can try it out and it'll look pretty cool, even with minimal effort and minimal understanding. Everyone needs something fun to do. So go make a stop motion. Try it. Thank you all for sticking with me and following me on my process journey. If you want to see more videos like this, please let me know. If you have an idea for something you want to see from Hal, also let me know. And please do check out all of the Study Hal videos on Arts Inc. Again, that link is in the description. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are staying safe. I hope you found this at all enjoyable, and I look forward to seeing you again sometime soon. In case you wondered, the small closet is still in my closet right now. I'll get it soon, I swear. Everything will be better soon, I swear. Alright, take care out there, everyone, and thanks again.